Hello there, everybody. Welcome back to Binding of Isaac modded Eden streaks. 22 streak, getting on up there. Amazing, holy lord, start to this run. Here's your seed, VV7SG4W1. Starting out with a mushroom that I believe gives damage, a Tears Up, Curved Horn, and Guppy's Head. I mean, realistically, you can't really ask for a greater start than this. Let me just real quick. I need to move around the things on my screen so that I can happily see both the footage so I know it's not corrupted, the audio so I know it's not corrupted, my own life so that I know it's not corrupted. Infestation 2 is literally a god tier item, and a health upgrade. This is a video that is going to result in most likely another win. Just gonna be honest with you. I do have a couple things to talk about. First of all, audio should be like, it's not gonna be crystal 100% perfect until maybe the next video. I'm not sure right now. My pop filter was totally screwed up, and many of you let me know that. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really notice it for a little while, but I am combating my pop filter being messed up by me going and buying a new one. Essentially, it's going to be here in the next couple of days, but I also am fixing it right now by just putting a sock over my microphone. That is not by any stretch of the imagination what you should do to combat popping noises. Look, Curved Horn is just better than a chance at skull hearts that are not necessarily all that good to begin with, and they come out at a very alarmingly low rate, so I will pass on that. But yeah, so that's the audio. I promise it'll be like 100% here soon. When I get this new pop filter, it'll be the best I've ever had. My audio setup will then be pretty much complete. I genuinely don't see myself making major adjustments to it past that point. You know, I'll finally have good microphone, good stand, good pop filter. There's really not much else you need. You know, and I will be happy to, if anybody is severely interested in what I am using, you know, all my equipment and such, I'll make sure to, I try to keep that updated on Twitch. Now, even if I'm not streaming a ton right now, I do still like to keep my Twitch site updated with certain stuff. You can follow me on there. Link is in the description down below. But I try to keep that kind of stuff updated on there. So if you are like super interested, just let me know and I'll be sure to remember to. The problem is, you know, you gotta keep in mind, I'm recording this right after work, and then this will be posted at a period of time where I am still at work. On a day probably like 4 days from now. If you think I'll remember anything that I say in this video, you are just a wild madman. You know what? I will take Brimstone. And there's gonna be someone that gets pissed at me for this, but I'll tell you why I'm taking Brimstone. We're approaching this is the streak for LeBron at this point. We're going for 23. That's legit. Like, that's a legit streak number. We can't get cute really anymore on this streak. We were doing amazing right now. I mean, this is a higher streak than I could ever imagine, and we're showing no signs of stopping. It's like a bad Willy Wonka remake right now. You know what? Sure. That did not necessarily do what I wanted it to, but yeah, I still respect it. What do you got for me? Trail of Tears is bad. The item is also bad. Don't massacre Indians. Be a bad idea. I do want Champion Belt, and I think that I will actually bomb for Champion Belt. A little bit of extra damage never hurt. I know, I'm a little baby for taking Brimstone, but there was a part of me that just genuinely also wanted to play with Brimstone. I mean, it's been a very, very long time since I've had Brimstone and willingly took Brimstone on a run. And, you know, last episode we had, well, it might have been the a challenge video or something. I had Tech X Felt good to have Tech X again a little bit. Now I'm getting my Brimstone, and then I don't have to see these items for a while, because frankly I know that in the end I'm going to end up getting some run here soon that is going to be just absolute utter garbage. And I know that my chances of winning that one are going to be so slim to none that I should appreciate the good runs while I have them. It was the best at times, it was the worst at times. And it will be the super worst at times when we get that just god-awful Eden start that brings us to a state of wanting to jump. So I'm hoping for an item out of those. And, you know, when you get 4 or 5 shopkeepers just hanging around, singing that same old song, yeah, with me, I'm singing, I love shopkeeping. Okay, that was really bad. Hope you guys are having a good day today. It's hot as flippin' everything outside. It's like 95 degrees out right now where I'm at, and that's hella warm for where I'm from. So I'm dying a little bit, being locked up in a room all day long and then coming out and feeling that heat. The air conditioning to the hot heat, it's a doozy, that's for damn certain. I intend on recording like 5 videos today. I don't know how that's gonna go. I can already feel that my throat is going after I had many meetings and conversations with individuals all day long today. But you know what? That's not a concern of yours. I'll get somebody that'll be like, "Ooh, Tyler, you need to take care of yourself. Make sure you're drinking water." Okay, here, ready? Big drink of water. Very bigly drink of water. Started recording Wizard of Legend. If you haven't seen it, it's on the channel. Honestly, I believe this video goes out tomorrow for me. Oh my god, dude. I believe this video goes out tomorrow for me, so I recorded it the other day. It'll be the very last video that you could have seen on the channel. So be sure to check that out. It's super duper fun, and lovers of this series, you're going to like Wizard of Legend. It's a very similar game. It's a roguelite, so similar game to Isaac, and I've seen a lot of similarities while playing to Isaac. A little bit more towards Enter the Gungeon, which is also an incredible game, but I really am enjoying it. It's very, very good, and I think that you guys are going to enjoy it a fair decent amount as well. It feels good. I mean, I've been playing Variety for a while, but it seemed like Dead Cells... Why did I do this? It seemed like Dead Cells was dying down a little bit. People weren't enjoying it as much. That series ended up being a little bit of a chore occasionally for me to have to record it. So it feels good to have a game that I want to play back in my Variety standpoint, you know? A new roguelite is it's special because there's so much learning that goes into a new roguelite. You know, you can start up a new RPG or something like that, and sure, there's a learning curve, but for the most part, you're going to continue to learn and progress as you go, and the game's going to kind of walk you in slowly. It's not how it works with roguelites. You're kind of tossed into the mess and told, you know, fail, and fail hard over and over and over. It's a lot like real life. Real life just tosses you in and tells you to fail, and most of the time you do fail, and you fail a lot, and that's what makes you a happier, healthier, stronger human being. But those failures can be discouraging, and I feel like that's part of why people enjoy Isaac as much as they do, because as a whole, Isaac's a relatively forgiving roguelite. You know, when you compare Isaac to Enter the Gungeon or Dead Cells, now winning an Isaac run, you're gonna do that within your first, like, you know, you're at least gonna beat Mom within your first 10 hours of playing. Now, I'm not positive you're beating final bosses in Gungeon or Dead Cells or Dungreed. You know, you ain't beating Spelunky in 10 hours, that's for sure. You know, those are the kind of roguelites that you start to... I don't know why I popped Holy Card. You start to see the big differences between Isaac and other roguelites. Isaac is very much so... You know, it's easy to play, difficult to master. but it also has a very low learning curve, I think. And there may be people that disagree with me as they go, oh, Tyler, I haven't beat Mom and I have 300 hours in the game. I question how, first of all, but I understand some people just are not as talented at others as games, and I respect it. You know, I was in your shoes. I'm in your shoes with pretty much every other game in existence. Okay, I'm going to take this, and I'm going to take this, and I'm going to open that, and I'm going to get Blood Bag. I mean, that's kind of wish I got that before, so we could have spent the Red Heart, but life goes on. It's a good run. Very good run. I will come in here. You will give me Spirit Hearts. You will give me, and now those are all the Spirit Hearts you're going to give me, but I respect you still. You're a beautiful human being. But Wizard of Legend, it's good because you can tell that a lot of time and energy went into it. And unlike a Dungreed, and I hate comparing things to Dungreed because I do think that Dungreed is an okay game. But with Wizard of Legend, I actually feel motivated to try different weapons in the game. Because what Wizard of Legend fails to do, and they fail in a good way to do it, is they don't necessarily give you statistics on the arcana or the weapons that you pick up. So you kind of have to play with them, figure out if they fit your playstyle. There is not necessarily, you know, so far from what I've played, there's not necessarily one that has a distinct advantage over another one. So there's a lot of, you know, messing around on the strategy side of things of, you know, what fits best for me. But then there's also the, well, okay, this is just a very good weapon that is going to help me out on my run. And then there's a lot of back and forth with the strategy side of things while also maintaining super duper fun gameplay as well. And that's how I am enjoying Wizard of Legend. I think you guys would as well if you have not checked it out yet, but I know all of you. You've all checked it out. You've all went, oh, Tyler, Wizard of Legend is my new favorite series. Why can't we have videos every damn day? Am I right? Am I right or am I right? Okay, we'll take a Polaroid. We get a free item from the Boss Rush. Okay. I don't really want any of these. Think they're all pretty bad. I will take Bumbo solely for the memes. I don't want anybody to say a single thing about me freely choosing to take Bumbo. I do not like this item. I also don't know why I said donut instead of do not. I donut this item either. But I suppose if a coin were to pop up, I could be motivated to give Bumbo said coin. This run is moving insanely fast, and I do sincerely apologize for that. At this point, I'm going to have to like artificially extend the length of the video so that people don't think that it's just a win or a loss, and for that matter. And I've already named like 3 videos during this season. Must be a speed run, so I can't do that one anymore either. People will put it in the comments, and that's good enough for me. Endless Nameless is very good, but look, we have a top 3 trinket in the game. I don't need a top, I don't know, what would you consider Endless Nameless? I think I still consider it top 5, maybe top 10 for sure. It's an insanely good trinket. Has many opportunities to just completely bust a game wide open. 2 Yara runes. Okay, well, I will take 1 for sure. Push comes to shove, this is mainly used to just get extra items on the old chest. And really, I can tell you that is what we're going to use it for, as that's probably just the most fun scenario with this Yara. We're not going to need it to, you know, ensure we have HP or something like that. That's a boring solution to this. We have plenty of HP, and we have an extra life, which just makes it even more that we don't need HP, because we're just going to respawn, and I think if we respawn, we have 1 up, so we would respawn with 3 Spirit Hearts or something like that. That's so much HP. I can survive a Brimstone run with less than 3 Spirit Hearts, man. And we've got all kinds of HP, just chilling right off the bat here, so we're fine. Don't even be concerned. Don't worry about a thing. That was like Chinese Bob Marley. I always feel bad if I do an accent that can be deemed as a race, because you shouldn't you shouldn't do that, especially not on the internet in front of thousands of people. Okay, come in here. What do you got for me? A guppy item is indeed good. Horror Babylon, which indeed gives me another 2 damage. 17 damage Brimstone. It's a win. Look, I would love to make this more exciting than what it actually is. There is not anything really oh my god, dude. I am actually 100% going to do this. Now, we are going to have to kill ourselves twice here. So, come out. I don't want to die in this room. I know that sounds weird. I want to just get this room done. I want to go back to that arcade and see if we can maybe kill ourselves on a... Also, that does not give you 3 spirit hearts. It gives you half of a spirit heart. So, not necessarily the ideal scenario there. But, we need to get a little bit of HP, and the fact that these spewed out spirit hearts is unfairly good. The fact that I stole all that money from Bumbo is just unfair. There is a tinted rock in that room. But we need keys. Keys is kind of the big deal right now, because we need to be able to get all of the chests when we Yara on the chest. So we'll make that happen. The underrated thing of this run, the fact that we have Infestation 2 and Guppy's Head. It's actually like, without Brimstone, we still have so much damage just from our fly and spider buddies. So it's been a win on really, I stole another coin from Bumbo. It's been a win on all fronts for us on this one. You can bomb that guy. Give me that sweet, sweet key. 2 keys to go before I feel good about our key situation. Are we going to do Hush? That's a really good question. I don't necessarily ever think that Brimstone is the best Hush fighter. But I could be persuaded to do Hush solely because the length of this video. There's going to be many people that are mad that they waited like a week to get a 20-minute Isaac video. But we'll see. I also don't really care about that. And all that means, and selfishly on my part, all that means is I get to record another video today and then get one more video in the backlog. And that's where things shine, you know? That was so bad. Just a completely awful chest. I love all the keys we've gotten on this floor. The black keys, white keys. I can tell that those are the white stripes, not the white keys. The black keys, with the song, oh god. The black keys are bringing me back. I had a grade school friend who was oddly obsessed with the black keys, is what I'm going to say. And like, good music, don't get me wrong. I don't, you know, on the list of bands that one can be obsessed with, I feel like the Black Keys are not one you're allowed to be obsessed with. They're just like, one can even name more than like 2 Black Keys songs, because I can't even name one right now. And sure, my friend, grade school friend, who I have not talked to in honestly probably 10 years, probably a little bit like, it's probably been like 8 years, 7 years, something like that. I'm sure he can name. I got a lot of questions here. I have a feeling that Bumbo crapped that out, which is impressive because he's not even a full level Bumbo. I won't take Cursed Eye because it doesn't do anything with Brimstone. It's really a net negative. We don't really have places to teleport out of on this run. So taking Cursed Eye in this scenario, I know I always say, you know, Cursed Eye is a great item. You know, all items have good and bad things to them, and this is one of those scenarios where Cursed Eye is just not, it doesn't benefit us in any way. Yara this, please. We're looking for a homing of some kind. I mean, these are actually okay items, just not with Brimstone is part of the issue. But I will take them nonetheless. And then we will go here. If by any stretch, I happen to get Delirium, I think I will fight him. I know that sounds ludicrous, you know, man won't fight Hush, but, you know, call me up on the Delirium front. Everybody's been putting comments that are like, ooh, Tyler, you're getting up there in your streak number, but is this streak really legit if you haven't freely chosen to do Delirium? And I kind of thought the answer was, yeah, the streak is legit, but apparently you all need to see Delirium for the streak to be legit. And frankly, if I have full HP going down to a Delirium fight, I think it's a like 100% chance that I would end up getting that. We got Beelzebub here. I don't necessarily think that would be a very difficult fight at that point. Now, you got the range of Brimstone, the damage, you know, 29 damage. That's just ludicrous. And that's coming out of you and Incubus, or me and Incubus. I'm talking to myself in the third person. What else is new? Shut up, Tyler. But we'll see. Obviously, it depends on whether or not they even give us the portal, and they normally do. I believe that it's if you finish sub 20, so there's a decent chance that we'll get it. Now, I think it maybe always appears sub 20, so in that case, we would have a really great chance of it appearing if I decided to go down right now, which gonna be honest, I'm still a little bit not certain about that. I'd like to find a secret room first. I'd like to find a super secret room first. I'd like to actually find the damn secret room. Can you give me the secret room? Where in the hell? Is it up here? Right here? How about right here? I'm actually shocked right now. Genuinely thought that it would have been at least somewhere remotely over here. How about right there? Still not the secret room. Right here? Still not the secret room. At this point, I'm relatively convinced that there is no secret room. No, I know there is one, but it's a journey and a half to find this damn thing. Not right there. What do you think? Like super secret rooms here? I just bombed myself? Okay. I have no idea where this is. So, maybe we do just go. I think that I will take a quick look right here for a super secret. No. How about right down here for a super secret? Yeah. It's Libra. Libra is a really awful decision, because Libra is how to kill your damage 101. Because it's going to like balance out on range and tiers. And I don't need range and tiers. Oh, that we didn't get a portal. That's the end of the run. Well, quick one today, but that's okay. If you guys enjoyed, remember to leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. Tell me how your day is in the comment section down below. I'll see you guys in the next modded Isaac Eaton streaking video. Have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.